What's the point of recording when I'm just going to delete it?
Yeah.
At some point.
Whole episode gone.
Yeah, ain't no shit. Okay.
Yeah, thanks for
There we
that,
go.
dickhead.
All right. You ready to do this?
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Hey, there you go. Still sounds like it's got a little more trouble than usual.
Yeah.
Hey.
There it goes. I can turn that back down.
Hey, that's probably what was wrong with the mic situation.
No. Nice try, though, but no. Welcome to the dumbest podcast on your desk. I am Manny McDoucherson.
And I'm Quentin Keg.
And
I'll take it.
yeah, I know. Because I was about to use a word and then I decided against it. And then since I decided against it, I give you your it's
all right.
It's not what you deserve, but it's just what you're gonna get.
I mean, I guess it worked out. The math's all there.
Did it though?
That's my best friend. She a real
Oh,
bad bitch.
I picked the wrong one. All right.
It's all right. It still worked out.
Yeah, you know. Now we got to get the. Oh, right. Okay. You know, I forgot that we got the hit it again.
Went straight out of
Oh,
ball
yeah.
down.
Yeah. Well, you know, we're dumb.
It's in the name.
Exactly. That's why it's in the name, because we're dumb.
Hey, but we have fun though.
Not with that attitude. Still on that.
Oh man. So you ready to get back into some more Idi Amin?
I feel like you said it wrong. But
I
you
probably did. Would not surprise me at all.
Okay. Putting that down. Yep. First joke, putting that down.
So where we last left Idi Amin, he just massacred a bunch of Abot supporters that were sleeping in the army barracks. And moving forward, by early 1972, approximately 5,000 soldiers had gone missing, mostly from southern Sudan and central Uganda.
Huh, no kidding.
Yeah, right? And close to double the number of civilians had also vanished. Bodies were often dumped in the Nile. Or should I say often found in the Nile because they were dumped there? Either way,
It works.
shit ton there.
Yeah.
These killings were fueled by ethnic, political, and financial factors, which continued throughout the 8 years Amin was president.
It is so interesting of how short of a reign that he had.
Oh, I know, but the damage he did in that short range.
in that short amount of time.
Oh, man. Yeah, it was. And by the way, I did actually have president in quotes on there because, let's face it, this guy was no president. He really was not.
He was a tyrant.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolute tyrant.
Absolutely. And by the end of Amin's time in power, he had accumulated 500,000 killings.
Yeah.
Though the number's not exact, as I had mentioned earlier on, it's not exactly known. This has been the most consistent tally I could find throughout my whole research on this.
So far, that number can change.
Yeah, that's the thing. It could, but I don't think it did because, like I said, there was a bunch of different numbers, but 500,000 seemed to be the most consistent that I found. So I just went with that one. I mean, it's still a fucking hell of a number.
Yeah, I'm going to just say somebody made it up.
Guesstimating.
Hey, mansplaining by guesstimating. Jesus.
I'll give it to you.
Just awful.
Hey, but you know, you're probably not wrong, to be fair. Nice.
Yeah, that one's mine.
Amin began handpicking his generals and cabinet members.
Huh, no kidding.
Yeah.
I want the worst of the worst to serve under me, because that mean every general that I pick I could just kill on the spot.
Yeah. They do anything I don't like, they're gone, and not just fired.
That's
gone.
why I want the worst, because then I could just root out all the worst ones and like, okay, these are the good ones. Now, about our soldiers, holy shit, I killed them all. Damn it, I should have stopped.
He's
this
just
through.
like, attack, where'd everybody go?
Maybe I should have started with the lieutenant colonels instead of starting with the privates.
Yeah, nobody to promote, buddy.
Gotta know. Nope, not gonna do it. Because it was gonna end up being like, gotta know when to blow them. It's like, yeah, nah, I'm not gonna go there.
Oh, I'm sure he did.
Oh yeah, not in the way that they liked, for sure.
No, sir. So most of these cabinet members were Kakwas, South Sudanese.
You watch your mouth.
Dude, I think, honestly, man, I was like, even when I was doing the research, I was like, man, I really hope I'm saying this right. And I was like going over it in my head and saying it out loud. And at one point, somebody walked in my room while I'm like literally physically saying it. And they're just like, should I just come back?
Yes. Yes, please.
Right.
Also,
from,
I forgot my nicotine.
Oh, again?
Yeah. Ain't no shit.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, well.
Also,
But I got the weed. Duh.
Call me now for your free reading.
Well, the free reading is you should have asked her sooner. She would have reminded you to get your nicotine.
No, she wouldn't have.
Yeah, that's true.
Because she's a fraud.
That's true. She would have just like left it vague. I see that you're just forgetting something today. Yeah, what is it? That's why I'm calling you. What am I forgetting? It is something important to you.
Because you wouldn't be calling me about it. Hey, maybe you should go in the other room and smoke some weed. Duh.
Oh, saga.
I gotta stop doing that. It's making me laugh. I can't help it.
Others were from South Sudanese, I think is how you say it. I don't know. I know it's Sudan, but with the other,
I think it's more
Sudanese.
I think it's Sudanese, but
Okay.
I could be wrong.
All right. Nubians and Muslims.
Ooh, you know how we like them Nubians.
The
Like,
goddesses. Yes.
Ooh, the Nubian queens. Ooh.
The Ugandan army grew from 10,000 to 25,000 by 1978.
Gotta work on that military buildup. That is
yeah.
what America is doing now.
Yeah, well,
we are working on our military buildup. Why? Because the citizens don't matter, but the protection of our borders do. Oh wait, we're not a political podcast. My bad.
Get your ass back to Mexico. What are you doing?
Sorry, not sorry.
Honestly, the numbers don't matter here. I mean, Amin basically killed most of his own army anyways.
Yeah, just like facts don't matter. Facts don't matter either. Just make it up and see what happens.
I mean, to some people, the facts don't matter, I guess.
Do you think that facts matter that don't matter?
Call me now for your free reading.
I'm gonna call him for his free reading.
We gotta have him back on.
I know. I was thinking about that recently.
Amin,
Oh, by the way, we are. Did I tell you that Face is coming back?
Oh yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. I'm looking forward
watch
to
out.
that.
Yeah, watch out for that episode. Face will be back in the studio.
Yes, sir.
On video, don't know yet, but he will
there's
be back in the studio.
There's a couple more people that I'd like to see back in the studio, and one of them is Kurt Dimer. We gotta get him.
Yeah, there's a couple of people I would like to see naked, and he's not one of them. I mean, I would like to see him on stage, just not naked.
Thankfully, the last time we seen him on stage, he was dressed, so there was that.
Yes, yes, very much so. And looking as awesome as he could, I mean, he does have it. Kurt Deimer has a very awesome stage presence.
Oh yeah,
If you have not seen Kurt Deimer live, I highly recommend it. He's amazing, absolutely amazing.
I can't wait to see him again.
God, I am such a child.
I know where you're going with it. That's why I just started laughing.
God, I am such a child. Oh man, Jesus.
And Kurt, I'll let you know if it looks like a Q, all right? Amin's military was largely mercenary forces. He also declared an economic war in August 1972, which basically shut down or took over Asian-owned businesses, including large-scale enterprises, which formed the backbone of the Ugandan economy. Amin had inexperienced people come in and start running these places.
Put it on the board.
Thank you, sir. That he had taken over. Their inexperience led to mismanaged businesses and ultimately the collapse of these businesses.
Now, I mean, I didn't do any research on this, but I have seen a documentary about Idi Amin, and it's not just a collapse of these businesses. It was a completely collapse of economics in general, in the general area that that Idi Amin was quote unquote president of.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like and also when they say Asian, they are more Indian, like from India.
Yeah.
Now how they
Saudi Arabia and stuff like
yeah.
that.
Now how they ended up there, I honestly can't remember at the moment. But somehow, some way, they ended up there, and just like the Black and the Hispanic population in America started to grow, and as it started to grow, they started opening up businesses. I mean, doing the things that, you know, the people with money would do. Save their money, use their money to, you know, like the growth of their family and like whatnot. So when they start to do that, and the Black people in the area wasn't doing that, it was like, well, y'all just came over and took over. It's like, no, they came over and started their businesses from the ground with nothing, and turned it into what it was. And then you just came in there just like, all right, we're just going to take your motherfucking businesses, get the fuck out.
But see, I do wonder, though, if like they had the same opportunity in that side of the world where they come over there and they don't really have a lot of like taxes they have to pay, you know, like it's here, you know, like people come from other countries and they basically
that is sometimes true.
Yeah, it's a lot of times true, actually, to be honest.
Well, I mean, it's not something that I particularly know a lot about. I just only know a little bit. That's why I say sometimes.
That's true. I do know only so much about the same shit, but I mean, it is very true around here. But going back to the whole businesses and stuff.
Yeah, do you actually do you end up getting into the part about how he kicked out all the people?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Good. All right. I ain't gonna say nothing.
I don't remember how much in depth I went into because but
I do bring
it up. It does come up.
Yeah, no, that's cool because I was gonna say something about it now, but we'll wait.
Going back to the whole collapse of the economics here with him basically just fucking up the Asian enterprises.
It's like, hey nigga, you want a business? Run this one. Okay. I ain't never ran a clothing business before.
He's just in a Burger King like, hey, I like the way you served me that burger. You wanna run this business over here?
Yeah, you want
multi-million-dollar company? Come on.
Yeah, you Jesus Christ. It's like Brewster's Millions.
Yeah.
Hey, nigga, you wanna run this chain of grocery stores for me? Oh, we have 20 of them in the entire country. I'm running the country, by the way. Did you know that?
I got the whole army behind me. Anybody fucks with you, I got you.
Yeah. Because if I don't fuck you first.
He will.
Yeah. With no Vaseline.
Oh, yeah. But like I was saying, though, all these businesses, they did largely form their whole economy. That's where a lot of their fucking funding is coming from. That's where like a lot of their just revenue in general was coming from, was those businesses.
Revenue, food,
Yes,
clothes,
yes,
furniture,
yes.
like basic stuff that we in the United States just seem like, it's just normal.
Yeah.
Like something as a chair.
It's just like, well, we don't need that no more.
Yeah.
What?
like a furniture store that like actually has a fucking chair. It's like for real. I mean, like yo. Okay, that was weird.
In 1975, Emmanuel Bueyo Wakwea,
You watch your mouth with that first name.
who was at the time not only the longest-serving cabinet member for Amin.
Until he was killed suddenly.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll get in there. He was also Amin's financial minister, who defected to London.
Aw, how cute.
Yeah. This defection led to Amin's health minister, Henry Kiamba, to also defect.
Kiemba?
Yeah, Kiamba. Oh, yeah, I think I did make it more of an A. Yeah. He also defected in 1977, which was like literally 2 years, maybe a year and a half after the first defect. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Hey,
on top of that.
I mean, okay. What is it? Once this happenstance. No. Wait. God damn it. One time is happenstance, a second time is something else, and 3 times is a pattern. So if another person defects after this, then it's a fucking pattern.
Oh, yeah.
No, once it's happenstance, second is 2 is a coincidence, and 3 is a pattern.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, he
Fled
fled
to the
to the UK.
Yep.
Also interesting to note that Kemba was an official in a boat's regiment. So I guess he really wasn't. I mean,
No,
he wasn't
that's
really.
regime.
Oh, yeah, it is regime.
But
Yeah,
that's
wow,
fine. You got
wow.
close.
Yeah, I don't, and I knew that too. But I don't know what the fuck.
No, it's understandable.
In my head, I thought I said it right, but anyways, but yeah. So I'm sure that the second defector, Amin did not care much. He's like, well, fuck it.
Yeah. He's like, dude, you killed a bunch of my brethren.
Yeah,
Bye.
absolutely.
Gotta
Yeah.
go because
Without-
this is the only thing. This is the only message I need to leave you.
Call me now for your free reign.
But leave a message because I'm not answering.
Damn right.
Also, another interesting note: Kemba wrote a book in 1997 called "State of Blood: The Inside Story of Idi Amin."
Really?
Yeah, and I tried to look into this. I had to pay for the book, so I couldn't really.
Yeah.
I did get to see a couple little snippets as a sample of it, and I really want to read more of that book, to be honest with you.
Dude, I want to see the movie.
Yes.
I for sure want to see the movie.
Yes,
I'm
me
pretty
too.
sure you got it in here somewhere, so we'll get into that later. But for sure, I want to fucking see that movie.
In his book, he described
Forrest fucking Whitaker.
Yes.
Could you fucking
I
imagine
know.
Forrest fucking Whitaker is
playing
Idi Amin?
Amin. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember when it came out, but I was so young, it kind of didn't make sense to me at the time. But then now as an adult, and when I'm assuming that the man was African, I don't know, but there was a man in the hospital. He had what seemed like an African accent. I brought up Idi Amin because I figured it would spark a conversation, and it did. And he was the one that told me about the movie, which we will tell you about later. And that was when I realized, like, oh, that's what that movie was about? Holy shit. Then why did it have the name of a fucking country that is nowhere near where he was fucking living in the fucking goddamn tyrant of, all right, I'm done talking. God damn it, I'm done talking.
That was definitely the start of a rant.
Oh, yeah. Dude, that was like damn near Bill Burr fucking esque. I was really ready to get into it.
Yeah.
I was really ready
I
to
was
get into
willing
it.
to just let it happen. I mean, it was getting interesting.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. He was ready and willing to let it happen.
All lubed up and everything.
I don't know about all that, but we can find him some baby oil. There's a Walgreens not too far, or there was one.
I just don't want
There's a Family Dollar not too far. There's Family Dollars everywhere.
I just don't want to get the Diddy brand.
There's a Diddy brand baby lotion. Wow.
There might be, actually. I don't know. But at any rate, and just catchphrase, you're right. In his book, he
Went straight out of Dogtown.
in his book, he described Amin's bizarre behavior as derivative of his tribal background. The bizarre behavior Kiamba was referring to was mostly Amin's blood ritual, in quotes. Which,
Yeah.
which now, the tribe does have a blood ritual. I think I get a little bit into that, so let's do that. In which Amin would cut flesh from his victims and eat it.
That sounds disgusting.
Hey, yeah, it just sounds like cannibalism.
Yeah. It sounds like you need to cook that shit first. At least. Like raw human flesh. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
but
I
get
think
the fuck
Dahmer
outta
at least
here.
cooked his. I mean, I'm just saying. Could be wrong on that,
I
though.
was saying that's a really good question.
Yeah.
Like I'm sitting here trying to go through the fucking Dahmer knowledge in my head. It's like
yeah.
I don't know.
I want to say I think he did mix it up. I think he cooked some of it and then ate some of it
yeah.
raw. Yeah, so I think there was a mixture there.
Dahmer, you sick bastard. Thank God you're dead.
Well, he's in a better place now. He's burning in hell.
Yeah, thank God he's dead. I'll say it again. I'll say it once. I'll say it twice. I'll say it 1,000 fucking times. Thank God Jeffrey Dahmer's dead. And Richard Speck.
Yeah, Speck was another piece of shit. Amin's version of this ritual was in fact different from the tribal blood ritual.
And Dolph Lundgren. Oh wait, he's not dead yet. No, we actually need Dolph Lundgren alive because he's got a really smart fucking brain. So we need that fucking smart brain to help cure people.
Yeah, well, as long as he's actually using it for that.
Kicking fucking what the fuck was that? Kicking fucking drinks off a fucking bar in a fucking commercial.
Oh yeah. Then he just had that big ass fish tank up.
Winner, lobster dinner. Fuck yeah.
Oh, that fucking guy, man. He's wild.
Fuck yeah.
So the tribe would still cut flesh from fallen warriors, though it was to render the spirit harmless and did not involve eating the flesh. Although they did occasionally taste the blood. But, I mean, that was not like eating the flesh. They were just literally like tasting the blood. And if they felt like it was too, like, one way or another.
It had too much of a copper taste. That's
yeah.
all blood, you dumb motherfucker.
Yeah, but
What the fuck?
so I guess they would actually separate that. They would bury the flesh separately from the body, hoping to contain the evil spirit or the evil essence, so it wouldn't come back as a ghost.
Oh,
Yeah,
what, like a fucking buried version of it in Ganga?
yeah, kind of, yeah,
That's fucking crazy.
yeah. It really is.
Because
But-
like the way, like at first when you described it, it's like this doesn't make any sense until Nganga popped in my head.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, what?
Yeah, no, it's very similar to that. Yeah,
I can't believe I even know what the fuck that is. Like for fucking real. I mean, I would expect you to know what that is. I'm surprised that I know what the
Yeah.
fucking Nganga is.
In
And the fact that I even said it right multiple times over and over and over.
yeah, I probably would have fucked it up all times.
Benche Jesus Cristo.
Yeah, Corpus Christi.
All right. Tejas. All right. 6 minutes till break.
Woo. All right. June 25th, 1976, the Defense Council declared Amin president for life.
Boo! Boo!
Though the Defense Council was largely controlled by Amin, so basically, he essentially appointed himself.
Hey, what year is this? This is 2025. Right?
1976, yeah.
No, I'm talking about for,
2025,
I'm talking about for us.
Yeah,
for us, it's 2025. Okay, 4 years from now, we're gonna have the same motherfucking thing happen. All right, I mean, you know what? Let me rephrase
Where
that.
Trump's going to like basically
3 years and like 8 months from now. Well, less than that from when you actually hear this.
Yeah.
But 3 months and 3 years and like 7-8 months from now is going to be the same fucking thing. Guaranteed. Because there was already a story. I didn't read the entire thing because it seemed like bullshit to begin with. That again, back into politics. Is that our current president, Donald Trump, will somehow figure out a way to be able to become president for life. Which
Yeah.
I'm still trying to understand
I've seen this too.
how the president before him was too old when he got into office, but since he's in office and like a year younger or the same age as the former president.
Yeah, I think at this current time, he came back in the office at the same exact age.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like,
yeah.
dude, you're either like a month or two younger, or you the exact same age, but he was too old when he got into office. Now, granted, that man seemed like he was being controlled by puppets shoved up his fucking ass.
Yeah.
I mean,
the guy always looked like he never knew where he was. He's just looking around like, is this Bennigan's?
Back on politics.
But-
I'm sorry, but as much as this keeps talking about politics,
Oh,
we
yeah.
kind of can't help.
This is a
but
good
to-
portion of the little political
yeah.
side of it. I mean, there's just fed into this whole story, to be honest.
because like a lot of what you're even talking about here is like this is happening even now.
Yeah.
And like not just in our country, almost all over the fucking goddamn world.
Absolutely.
And like it's just mind-boggling that for some strange reason, just money and just power over the people that you are supposed to be serving is more important than serving the people that you're supposed to be serving.
yeah.
It's like, why take the political job if you're not trying to do what's best for the people that you're supposed to be
they're
taking
just
that
looking
office
out for number one. That's all they're doing.
So
So let me ask you this: do you think Trump is actually eating corpses?
not yet. Not yet. But you know what? Anything's possible.
Yeah, it seemed like a pretty honest answer there.
You know what? There's only one thing that I think that is impossible. Is Trump is eating his wife's ass. That's not happening. No. No, but I bet you she's fucking performing that rib job, though.
Probably not to him, though.
No, I'm pretty sure she is.
You think so?
Yeah, wrinkly butt cheeks and everything. Yep.
I bet he pays her enough to do it.
It only happens on his birthday.
You know? All right. Throughout Amin's first year as president, quote unquote, he received financial and military support from the UK and Israel. Amin visited. Yeah.
From Israel?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Israel people come to light a little bit more and a little while down the road here.
Really?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. I don't think that was in the doc, but keep going.
Yeah. Amin visited both countries in 1971 to ask for more advanced military equipment.
Hey, you see them those SAMs over there? Let me get 50 of those.
Oh, sir, I don't know if I can do that. I don't know why he sounded Scottish, but
Dude, it started like half-ass Jewish, and then it dovetailed into whatever the fuck it is. It's like, dude, you got to commit. Actually, no, I was about to try. I was like, oh no, I got it. Oh no shit. Actually, I did not know about that. No, keep going.
Yeah. So they both denied him unless Uganda paid.
No
for,
kidding.
Yeah, right. And unless Uganda paid for the equipment. I mean, I guess that's how business works. Who fucking knew?
Yeah.
You go in
Yeah,
there wanting shit, you have to pay for it.
You pay for a service and you pay for a fucking object. If I want a new goddamn computer, hey, guess what? Now I'm gonna just rob my neighbor next door. It's like, this is Gary, Indiana, motherfuckers. Apparently we just rob our neighbors.
Yeah. I mean, that's how you got the last three anyways. I don't know. Maybe they're on to you by now. I don't know.
Told you that. I couldn't even say it with a straight face.
Went straight out of Dogtown.
Oh, man. Amin decided to seek help from outside sources. So he then went to Libya, where...
Oh my God, motherfucking Back to the Future, the Libyans!
Yeah.
No, not the Libyans! You gotta watch out for the Libyans. They got nuclear material.
Yeah.
Apparently. I mean, I don't know. Never been there. Don't know anybody from there. I mean, shit, I don't motherfucking know.
So they agreed under the condition that Amin denounce his Zionism, to which he did. And in return, Libyan leader Muammar Gaddafi.
Oh, it's
Muammar?
No, it's Muammar.
Okay,
Gaddafi.
Gaddafi, not
Yes.
Gaddafi. Okay.
Yes. No, that was the name that I noticed earlier that I wanted to say out loud, but
Yeah.
it was like, no, I'll wait. But
well,
yeah,
you knew I was gonna fuck it up anyways.
dude, when I saw the name, I didn't even think that fucking far. It was like Gaddafi. Oh yeah, this is another fucking tyrant that we can motherfucking talk about for fucking sure. And keep going.
Yeah, he immediately granted a $25 million loan.
Wait.
What are you fucking nuts? Yeah. You fuck.
With access to more as well.
What are you fucking nuts? Yeah. You fuck.
Now let's go back to Zionism. That is, I just gave a quick basic terminology for it. Zionism is basically a form of supremacy or racism in layman's terms.
Okay.
Yeah.
But over who?
Well, in this particular situation, we haven't gotten there yet, but a lot of it was like Sudan.
Got it.
Yeah, Sudan and even some parts of Ugandan people.
Yeah. No, that was like when I can't remember the name of the people, but when like if your paper said that you was from either a certain caste or a certain village or a certain people, when you tried to cross Idi Amin's border, you could be shot on the spot. Just shot on the spot, dead, throw you in a motherfucking ditch nearby. Yeah. And like, yeah, like I can't remember the details, which is kind of understandable. But yeah, I can't remember the details, but yeah, it's something like that.
Okay. All right. So Amin began removing Israeli people from his government and soon after severed their diplomatic relations.
Wait, what?
Yeah, well, because Israel was one of them that
what said no? Oh,
yeah.
So
because they turned him down on giving him the funding and the equipment he needed. Now he's like, "Fuck you, motherfuckers."
Yeah. Because they got a backbone.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
So now that's why I didn't want to like say I didn't want to like say it too soon because I couldn't remember if that was coming up next. I didn't look down ahead when we were talking. But yeah, so basically the Zionism part of him initially was
Zionism. Yeah, sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the video. Some things got skipped. That's on me. But usually when the video stops, the
audio keeps going. Oh yeah, I was surprised. That's
what I was expecting. Like we was talking and like I just completely biffed it. So that's on me for the video. I'm sorry. Whatever you missed on the video, you're gonna have to catch on the audio on the podcast sites that we always tell you about.
Oh yeah, we'll remind you at the end.
Yes,
but yeah. So originally, he did have his Zionism more towards like Sudanese and Ugandan people, but now he's focusing on Israeli. Even though he just said he was going to renounce Zionism, it's like it's still there, obviously.
okay.
Yeah. And Gaddafi mediated. Yep. I don't know why I almost said meditated.
Believe me, I saw medicated the first time I saw it.
Nice.
I ain't gonna lie. I straight up saw medicated. I had to look at it twice. Like, okay, no, it was wrong the first time.
Mediated a resolution between Uganda and Sudan. Amin also stopped backing Anaya rebels and began to recruit the former guerrilla fighters.
Anyanya.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyanya? Yeah,
well, it's a weird one, man.
Yeah, I know. You told me when you were going through the research, like, yeah, some of these names, I feel like you did that shit on purpose. Like, no, I feel like that this is a actually story worth talking.
Oh yeah,
about.
no, it absolutely is, man. And there was so much I still left out of this, and this is still so much that I left in, man. Jesus.
Yeah, well, 5 years from now we'll come.
Put it
1,
twice.
2.
Yeah.
We'll come back to it. And talk about it again and go even deeper.
Yeah, hopefully by then we'll
get deep into Idi Amin's.
Yeah,
I'm assuming at this point dead guts, because I don't know if he's dead or alive.
Oh, we'll get there.
But he's wanted.
Wanted dead anyways, that's for sure.
With apple pie.
So he started to recruit the former guerrilla fighters from the rebels to his own army. The Soviet Union was becoming interested in Uganda as a strategic counterbalance.
Huh? No kidding.
Yeah. So much so that in 1973, Soviet Union sent a military mission to Uganda. That was awesome.
Yep. I'm sorry, I dropped my ball. Yeah, but it's not like I only have one nut. It's just I dropped my ball.
They went with.
I used to know a woman that would say "suck my left nut" if she didn't like what you had to say.
Yeah.
God, I miss her. She was awesome.
Yeah, she was cool. They met with Amin and proposed providing Amin military hardware in exchange for his support. I wonder what Amin's going to do here. Within 2 years, the Soviet Union had already provided Amin's government with $12 million in funds and $48 million in arms.
Wait, what?
I guess he went with the deal.
Yeah, ain't no shit.
I thought I left the part in where that's why I was like, wonder what he's going to do. Because I thought I left that part in about how he agreed. And then,
now we know.
Yeah.
And knowledge is not power at this point because it's already happened. It's in the past. I guess it's power to make sure to not do the same thing again. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. They had sent tanks, jets, artillery, missiles, and small arms. In return, Amin sent several thousand Ugandans to the Eastern Bloc countries, also known as the Communist Bloc. This was countries aligned with the Soviet Union, such as Estonia, Czechoslovakia, Kazakhstan, Lithuania, Moldavia, Russia, Ukraine, Uzbekistan, just to name a few.
Wait, I have to do it. Hey, this is my sister. She's the number. Wait, oh no, wait, no. This is whatever the fuck her name was. She is the number 2 whore in all of Kazakhstan. Then he starts tugging the shit out of her, and then he goes, and she's my sister. Oh, you remember it now, don't you?
I do.
I knew at first when I said it, you wasn't getting it,
No.
but I knew as soon as I went through the whole thing, you was gonna get it.
Oh, that's terrible. The Ugandans sent to these countries.
Sasha Baron Cohen.
Yeah.
I still never saw the follow-up movie when he was the blonde dude and dude, the only thing I remember, he was supposed to be some kind of crazy ass fucking fashion designer or some fucking shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it. I could look that up now, but I'm not because I don't fucking care that goddamn much.
Originally knew him as was
The Ali G. Yes. I never fucking watched it, but I fucking knew about it and seen his name on it, but I never fucking watched it. Yeah.
I was gonna tell you, like, me and my dad actually started watching that show together, and dude, that guy was fucking hilarious.
I heard that shit was.
Oh, dude, that
funny.
show was so great, man. And then I don't know, man. Like, he started doing his movie roles, and I'm just like, okay, it's kind of going a different way for me now.
All right, now I gotta look his punk ass.
Yeah, no, I.
Well, actually, he's not a punk ass.
That we know of.
Yeah, that's true. That's just me being disrespectful for no reason.
Well, that's fine. You know, we have that right. The Ugandans sent to these countries went to get specialized training in military, intelligence, and technical training. In December 1973, Amin launched a Save Britain Fund, quote unquote, throughout the recession from 1973 to 1975, which sarcastically read, "Save and
Borat.
assist."
There it is.
Borat.
2006. Borat subsequent movie.
Bruno
film?
was the one you were talking about, I believe. Bruno.
No, I was talking about Borat.
No. The one you said you didn't go and see.
Oh yeah.
Bruno.
Yeah, you should have said that the first time.
Well, I was trying to, and then you cut me off.
Well, no, because I was talking about Borat.
Oh yeah.
He was in Les Miserables.
I guess.
Good job, dude.
Anyways,
Yeah.
So it's
Wow,
sarcastically
dude, look at that picture of Matthew Perry.
Yeah. He looked high as shit in that picture.
Yeah. Oh my God. One eye open, one eye border closed. Oh yeah, he looked high as shit.
Oh yeah. Anyways,
Yeah, it ain't no
sarcastically read, save and
Catchphrase.
assist our former colonial.
Oh no, it's at any
colonial.
rate. That's my bad.
Save and assist our former colonial masters from economic catastrophe. Mid 1974. Oh, yeah, that was the end of the quote, by the way. Mid 1974. An unlikely thing happened when Amin offered to mediate negotiations to end conflict in Northern Ireland.
I have no memory of this, even from the goddamn documentary. Let's get into this.
Yeah, let's do that. Amin wrote to Prime Minister Harold Wilson, which read, quote, "It appears that the political and security situation in Northern Ireland is becoming worse every day, or every passing day,
Wait. All right.
without any apparent feasible solution to it in sight.
Went straight out of Dogtown.
This serious and regrettable development calls for Britain's best and sincere friends
What are you fucking nuts? Yeah. You fuck.
to come to her assistance.
Put it on the board.
Consequently, I avail my good offices at the disposal of the opposing sides in Northern Ireland." End quote. It is unclear to me if this meeting ever took place. I assume it never happened because I didn't see anything else that said it did.
Right.
June 27, 19...
I would feel like that would be a big part of his documentary.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it should have been. But then again, that's probably why it wasn't, because it probably never happened.
Never happened.
Yeah.
Because even when... Because as you were saying, it's like nothing of this makes sense.
Right. So they were probably...
Dude, actually, go back one page. And then, it's like, launch a Save Britain Fund.
Yeah.
Why would you launch a Save Britain Fund when your own people are starving?
Oh, yeah. Well,
And being and like straight up being managed by, people who never managed businesses before and are not getting any, like nobody is like telling them like this is the best way to do this.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna put you in this role and we're gonna try to help you the best that we can. It's like, no, you take over this business, and then just keeps walking down the motherfucking street. You take over this business,
Yeah.
and just keeps walking down the street. It's like, no, that like dude. It's so wild. Like my brain is like literally running faster than the words can come out of my mouth. Cause I mean, like if somebody gave me a business, a straight up business, it was like, we need you to run that. My first thought is, I need to learn how to run a business.
Right.
I don't need to just like...
That's something you can't just wing, buddy.
Yeah. Like, I just can't walk into an office and just be like, I'm the boss of these bitches. I'm sorry. I'm the boss of these bitches. It's like, I'm the boss of these people. I got to tell these people what to do. I got to find a person that's going to tell them when to be here and nah. It's like, no. If you don't know what the fuck you're doing, then that business is going to fail. Which is why pretty much every business that he fucking did that with, it fucking failed. Well, so, like, it's almost like a weird circle of bullshit. Like, he think that him telling, like, even his generals or whatever to run businesses and whatnot.
His generals or his genitals? I'm only asking because I swear I thought I heard you say genitals. That's the only reason I asked.
You deserve that.
Thank you.
Yeah, you deserve that. So it's like him telling his generals or whatever. I almost did it again. Yep. It's like telling them like, yo, you are going to run this business and you are going to manage this neighborhood in the process, almost like a gang, which guaranteed he probably did something similar to that. It's like, this is going to be like your main focus of attention. But surrounding this is when, like people are going to come to you for things. No matter what, they're going to come to you. So either A, you're going to be like, all right, I got you. It's almost like being like not a godfather, but what's the mafia equivalent? A lieutenant.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like being like a lieutenant of like different sections, and it's still wild. I don't understand how he did it as much as I like I don't get it with dictators. People get scared of fucking dictators, and the thing that I think to myself is, let's see, you have someone who is not voted into office, but someone who, like, let's say Gaddafi, because we had already talked about him. I'm not sure whether or not if he comes up again, but like, let's say Gaddafi. So like, Gaddafi just pretty much just said, "This is my shit."
Mm-hmm.
Dude, one of his lieutenants could have just been like, "Fuck you."
Yeah, easily.
It's like I got a weapon, you don't, but I'm so scared of you that I won't put a bullet in your motherfucking head. It's like, get the fuck out of here, dude. And like, a lot of them motherfuckers have been soldiers. I mean, granted, Idi Amin was a soldier, a young soldier.
Oh yeah,
it is very unfortunate that he had to be a young soldier, and I'm more like, unfortunately, what I'm saying is a bit of filler, but it's wild to me that, like, dude, you were a young soldier and everything that you were supposed to do was supposed to help and save the people that you were protecting, and then you just took that and just said, "I'm gonna be a tyrant." Well, no, I'm not. I'm gonna be a tyrant. But he pretty much like took the fucking They said it in the TV show. He pretty much took the German. Help me out here.
You talking
Hitler.
about Hitler?
Yeah, like he pretty much took the Hitler playbook and just said, "Yeah, I'm gonna just augment it. I'm gonna augment this playbook, and it worked for him. And somehow, some way, he was still." We'll get into that later.
Well, I going back to the Save Britain Fund, Amin did actually have the people collecting money and food for this Britain, campaign. But from everything I seen that I could get to with that aspect, it seemed like towards the end of that, Amin basically pocketed the money.
Yep.
And he did actually, send the food out to his troops mostly, you know what I mean? So he just basically used that as a scheme to get more money and then just, hey, give his soldiers some free food, why not?
Multi-level marketing.
Yeah.
And he was every piece of that multi-level.
Oh,
You had to go through him.
Yeah. In June 27th, 1976, an Air France airliner traveling from Tel Aviv to Paris was hijacked by two members of the Popular Front of the Liberation of Palestine External Operation, or the PFLP-EO. I mean, even
You're doing too much.
Yeah, they're definitely doing too much, man.
You're doing too much.
I said the same shit, which was widely believed to.
Wait, back it up.
Yeah.
All right, Liberation of Palestine External Operation, LPEO.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
could have just done
LPEO,
that.
yeah.
But the whole Popular Front for the liberation, that was all part of it.
Yeah,
Like,
it's not as
you
popular
didn't-
as you thought it was.
You didn't need all that.
But also, this is America, so yeah, we don't know what popular is anymore.
So this group was widely believed to be a group Amin was either involved with or behind the scenes running it. Also involved in this hijacking was the German Revolutionary Cells, or the RS or RZ. Now, see, that's better. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Yeah. The hijackers diverted the flight to Libya, presumably to pick up more hijackers.
Really?
Yeah, because they
Well,
did end up having more hijackers by the time.
The Libyans.
Yeah. Then they diverted the flight to Uganda, where they would have more terrorists waiting for them.
Not with that attitude.
No, no, they did have more terrorists waiting for them.
Yep. Terror, roar,
Wist.
pissed.
What's the
Terror, John List. God, listen to the John List.
Yeah.
Like, for real. That's a story that's just fucking
I really feel
ridiculous.
like we did pretty well with that story, actually.
You know,
That was a pretty good
I honestly
episode.
do too.
Yeah, that was a good one. Once they landed at Entebbe Airport in Uganda, the hijackers were met by 100 Ugandan soldiers and Idi Amin. They then released 156 non-Jewish hostages who did not hold Israeli passports.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So again, it's going back to the whole thing with the Israels. You know.
Yeah.
But a good number of the Jewish people were also like Israeli. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. So as long as they didn't have a passport, you know.
That said that they were Jewish.
Yeah.
Because it would have at the time.
Yeah. So who did not hold Israeli passports? These hostages were flown to safety, which left approximately another 103 Jews and Israeli hostages, some of which included the flight crew. Well, yeah, probably.
Wait. Yeah, I think this is where we should
Yeah, we can
should
wrap
pick
it up
back
there.
up. Like,
Sounds good. And
yeah.
that is where we're going to leave it then.
Now, put your X's there, and I think you know, since this podcast is, you know, kind of a growing thing at the same time, besides putting the X's there, I think I was thinking about this when we started this episode, is that maybe a reread of the previous paragraph. It's like where where we left off is like this paragraph, and like yeah.
So maybe you just box this in and then boom.
No, well you already got the X's there.
Yeah.
So pretty much when you expand it,
Oh yeah,
you're just gonna back up to the previous page to the beginning of that paragraph. I don't know. Maybe this should have been something that we should have talked about off air, but we're talking about it now. Folks, we're podcasters. We're shitty at it, and you know, I don't know how Alex Jones did it, but you know what? If doing the voice is gonna get me fucking famous, I really wish I should stop doing it because I don't want to. Because I'm not trying to get famous doing this, or am I? I don't know.
But yeah, this is quite the tale, man. I was a little mad with some of the names I had to try to fucking read here, but at the same time, the story itself, I was actually happy that you led me down this rabbit hole.
Wow, really?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Honestly, 100%.
Well, see, that's the crazy thing because I am very surprised you have never heard of. I've heard of Idi Amin before the movie, but the thing is that the only thing that I knew was that he was a brutal dictator, and besides being a brutal dictator, do I need to make changes to your shit?
Nah, I don't think so.
No, I do.
Oh, I see.
Yep. I need to bring that down some more.
All right.
All right, whisper. Yeah. See, as long as you keep it around there, you should be good.
Sounds good.
All right. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching in. Watching in.
Yeah,
Nice.
watching in.
Yeah, the is stitching in cord.
Oh, man. Yeah, this has been a good one, man.
Great. You know, like, I'm going to be honest, like, we were supposed to record a second episode. If we do, it might be a motherfucking Patreon after party at this point.
Hey, yeah, I feel the same on that one.
Yeah, I know. This straight up might be a Patreon after party. But, thanks. Too many us. Thanks for listening. This is the dumbest podcast on your desk. Sorry for the fluctuation in audio when it comes to the people listening, just like straight audio. I think it might be even the same with the video.
But we'll
But
find out.
no, well, the problem is the recording level keeps dropping as we're recording, and it
That's
never
weird.
did. It never did that before until we started recording video.
Huh.
Yeah, that's where it's really
Yeah,
really
see
messing
if
with me.
that's it's got to be automatically adjusting it if that's happening. Then
Yeah, but this might be one of them things where I might actually
this
have
might
to.
also be another off-air conversation. So
Yeah. I mean, hey, you pieces of you basic bits, not pieces.
Oh,
Oh my God. Went straight out of Dogtown.
and that
None-
deserved every bit of that.
No, it didn't. None of it was necessary, but we did it anyway. All
Oh
right.
yeah.
So this is the dumbest podcast on your desk. I am Manny McDoucherson.
And I'm Clayton Cook.
You can catch us on Spotify, Amazon Music, Samsung Podcast, Podcast Index, Listen Notes, Pandora, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, which I'm still very surprised about.
yeah.
Deezer, Audible, and SiriusXM Radio. You can email us at yourstories@dpoid@gmail.com. You can email the keg at
Tap of the Keg Podcast at gmail.com.
check out the Remy Boys VSOP on all of the same
Yes.
platforms. I'm not
We're
sure.
also on Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah, I'm about to say I'm not sure about YouTube on the Remy Boys.
No, actually, they are not there yet.
no.
Well,
Okay.
we got to order something out on that.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's logistics that you don't need to hear about. Anywho, hit us up. Holla at your boys.
We out.
Or actually, you know what? Holla at the keg. No, I'm not going to do it this time, unless you want me to.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you have any dick surgeries, email the keg at yourstories@dpoid@gmail.com because
Wow. I really thought you were going somewhere else with that. And then you totally took that hard left on me.
yes. I mean, I mean, he is a little bit interested.
I am not. Not even a little bit. No. Let's just wrap
No,
this up.
like just no pictures, just stories.
Oh, see now he's changing it up, and I'm still not interested either way.
Did I say pictures? Did I say pictures before?
You did, yes.
Okay, well
And
then
yes.
send pictures.
Ah, well, goddamn it.
It's like yeah. I definitely want to see them staples.